This is your number one baby daddy, Mr. No Good of MrNoGood.com. Back again. Here on my shit, doing what I be doing. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going nowhere. I'm not going anywhere this time. It's been years. A decade. I'm not going nowhere. Fuck all that. Now when I can have a TV studio right here in the house. I want to give a shout out to Poe Politicking. He runs the Poe Politicking show on YouTube. That's P-O space P-O-L-I-T-I-C-K-I-N. Poe Politicking. He's kind enough to send me this shirt in my size. Thank you very much. Thank you for sending this. If y'all want to send something, go ahead, do it. I'll thank you. P.O. Box 8361, Akron, Ohio 44320. Once again, that's to Mr. No Good at P.O. Box 8361, Akron, Ohio 44320. And like I said, I got these shades from Dollar Tree. I like them. I'll still wear them and everything because I got used to them. I like how they cover, just how they work with my face. But I got some new ones from D out in California. Sent me some Tommy Hilfiger shades because he didn't want to see me in the Dollar Tree joints. But you know, I'm a nigga, I don't give a damn. So we gonna put these on. Now, sometimes when I'm doing some other stuff, like if I'm gaming or I'm doing movie night, and I'm gonna talk about that in a minute, I gotta wear these because these are prescription and I really need to see the screen. See, I can do this right now with these because I'm just looking at the camera and I can see what's going on with the software over there with the program. So I don't really need them right now. But when I really need to see the screen, even though this is a 28-inch screen right in front of me and this is a 19-inch screen, that's my utility screen so I can see whatever. If I'm playing Call of Duty on this big screen right here, I gotta be able to see. So I'm gonna take these off. I'm gonna put on these new ones by D, thank you. The Tommy Hilfiger joints. And voila, I'm back in business, baby. Yeah, I like these. It's a little bit lighter, like these, since these are, as you see, they're opaque. This lets more light in. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like these joints. I made sure to try them on when I got on camera. I didn't run around with them. I just kept them up in here in the case. Thank you. These will work fine. I can basically see the screen. I may not even need my glasses, my prescriptions. If I could put some prescriptions in here, boy, woo, it'll be on. But if you haven't known, MrNoGood.com, the actual website, is back up and kicking. I paid for it for a full year. So you don't have, it ain't gonna go down nowhere. I can be just fucked up and the site gonna stay up. It's gonna give you links to the YouTube channel, which Some of y'all, if coming from MrNoGood, no good, I don't know. I would still like you to subscribe and like the videos on YouTube. However, you will be able to go to MrNoGood.com and see stuff that I'm not going to keep on the YouTube site, because I don't want everything to be watered down. I don't want to water down the social commentary, which is what MrNoGood is based on. But I want to go into online gaming. I want to do different things. I had an African movie night earlier this week where I find some African movies and I watch it first, and the accent's thick, and I try to figure out what's going on so I can discuss with you, explain to you what's going on. And these are the old ghetto. Last movie that I just played this week was like 20 years old. But hey, they just folks running around in the village, not those newfangled Nigerian movies. So now if you go to MrNoGood.com, hold on. See, I got my software going, everything. Watch this magic. Watch this. Go down, you go to MrNoGood.com. Now, when I do a live stream, for some reason YouTube takes 12 hours to put my stuff up. So if, like this stream that we're doing right now, you're not going to see it till sometime in the afternoon. Whatever it is, 12 hours later, 12, 13 hours later. However, you can come to MrNoGood.com right after this stream ends. You gotta listen to Herman Cain gets his Negro wake up call. Gotta listen to that. I just have all that going on. Now, if I want to go to, say, gaming videos, this one was my first gaming video, but Season 5 came out on Call of Duty, so I'm going to do different things like that. So I'm still doing them on YouTube. If you can catch me live doing them on YouTube, then it is what it is. You can watch. However, as soon as it's done, I'm going to put it on here. And I was just testing to see how it worked. Uh-oh. You just get it going on. You can just watch them. I'm going to put the newest one over on top of the older one. And I even got the resolution a little bit better. So it'll look a little bit better than this one look. But I'm going to be doing gaming. Some of y'all aren't interested in gaming, and I understand. Some of y'all are. So therefore, that's why you need to come to MrNoGood.com and see what's going on with it. Now, we got African movie night. This one was I did this I think yesterday. Dude named Thomas was running around in the village stealing chickens. Now that's just what the village looked like. You've been to Africa, West Africa. That's just what the village looked like. See, now they was chasing this nigga right here. Now why do you think they chasing this nigga? This nigga done stole the chicken. This nigga just stole a chicken. That's just how it goes. Now the sound wasn't that great on this one. Next video I have to wear some headphones so it'll feed straight from the TV into the software, as opposed to going in the TV, then bouncing out here in the world and hitting this microphone I'm talking in, and it makes a little slight echo. Plus these people talking with a thick accent, and the volume is kind of iffy, so it is what it is. You gotta have it crisp as possible. So like I said, you can watch some gaming, and I'm gonna do some gaming tonight since season 5 came out on Call of Duty. So I'm gonna do some gaming. So this next video that I do after this, I'll do another live video where I'm gonna be playing a little bit of Call of Duty. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Ryan Wass, where's the old podcast episodes? You should put them up on YouTube. Well, I'm glad you asked that, Ryan Wass, because they're on my Patreon account. And I'm going to put that up there. Thank you for reminding me, Ryan Wass. I'll show you right now. I have a Patreon account, which is patreon.com/MrNoGood. You go on here, and no, I'm not on Twitch politicking. This is the free software. I can stream on Twitch too, but YouTube is king, and I'm not paying another $150 so I can stream on Twitch, whatever. I'm just gonna stick to YouTube and MrNoGood.com. I'm trying to get everything on MrNoGood.com. I'm not trying to worry about Twitch. Now, I do want to do Twitch. I should just put up another 150, but you know, things happen. So I only got 5 Patreons right now, but I put up 11, I think, today. That's August 5th. August 5th. All these are August 5th. I just put these up today. No, not here, but then you go down here, and it's only $5. And I'm putting up all of them on here eventually. So thank you for asking, Ryan Wass. You can go to the Patreon and you can listen to some old podcasts, and you can help support me. You can also do the Cash App. But everything can be found, the links to everything, the Cash App, PayPal, the Patreon, P.O. Box address, how to contact me, everything. You go on MrNoGood.com, because that's where I want y'all niggas to go. Now we gonna talk about what we was gonna talk about. I don't need this African movie night. A new tab. Don't you like this new software? This is so nice and easy. I need to brighten this up top. All that. Make it a little bit brighter. I think I'll make it a bright yellow so you can see it a little bit better. But first thing we have to do, I have to give a plea to Mike Tyson. I know. Now, you're 54 years old, Mike, and Roy is 51. But man, in terms of getting punched and everything, those are kind of like dog years. Because Roy Jones like 70 in the head. So I'm just asking you, please, Roy Jones. Please, Mike Tyson. Even I'm begging both of y'all. Y'all are too old. Was Mike Tyson talking about knocking people out? He talking about knocking people out. Why would you want to knock him out? You don't want to knock this nigga out. We gonna play this.
I am so excited to see that you're back in the
Look
game.
at this nigga at 50.
You know, you're a true knockout artist. Everybody wants to know, is this going to be a knockout, a Mike Tyson knockout fight?
Hey, if the opportunity comes, I'm always looking for it.
What round are we talking?
Hey, we have to come and see.
All right, because George Foreman was saying he's a little worried that one of you guys might get hurt in there. Like, what do you have to say to George?
I don't know. He wasn't worried about getting hurt when he was on his tour coming back.
Right.
Fighting. So don't worry about us. The trouble is I love him for Kerry.
Well, yeah, that's absolutely. This is a big time training that you got to do. It's an intense training program. But I also know that you love to smoke weed. Have you had?
No. I forgot to plug my microphone in. Not my microphone, my headphones. Because I know you're getting sound from the computer and you're getting sound from this microphone. And I'm sure that it was sounding a little echoey. So next time I do sound, I gotta have this headphone in. So I'm just gonna plug it into the TV now, so in case I need to do something else. But it's probably too late for this podcast. What can I say? What can I say? We're not perfect, but we're going to test the sound now. We're going to test the sound now and see if there's any difference in the sound. Y'all tell me.
Had to give that up in order to do the training?
Hey, listen. My total dedication is to fighting right now and doing this exhibition. I'm prepared to go 8 rounds and I'm going to show you.
Everybody's excited about this. You've got so many top-notch celebs are excited about this. Have you been training with any big-name fighters or anything? Like, have you talked to Floyd Mayweather or anything like that?
Hey, listen, I just went on my journey to go on this mission, and a lot of people give me their comments, which I'm very grateful for. But like I said before, with the surgery destroyed, I'm looking forward to capturing my glory.
Absolutely. You're going to be on top of the fighting game again?
Hey, I'm looking forward to finishing these exhibitions and helping these charities out, which I'm looking forward to.
Right.
That's why I'm pretty much embracing the bark one, but the fighting game is what I'm about, and hurting people.
Absolutely. And when George says he's worried when are you going to get hurt, are you more concerned about Roy?
Now he said hurting people is what he wants to do. How was the sound there? Was it any better? Now that I have these headphones in and the TV ain't blaring. I don't know. Since y'all niggas don't feel like answering. Whatever. So I'm just saying to Roy Jones, look, I'm 49 years old. I don't want to get hit in my head. And you how old? You 54. And Roy is 51. The other sound was better? Oh, Jesus Christ. What's a nigga to do? I'm just saying, either way, one, they should have on headgear. Two, if either one of them hits somebody in the head and they start stumbling, back off. Neither one of y'all got nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. Ain't nobody gonna think no better or worse of either one of you if you knock the one out and the other one get knocked out. We not gonna think any worse of you. Y'all are two old niggas. What I want you to do, Mike Tyson, and see, thank you for Evander Holyfield for realizing he would have died in that ring. Roy Jones, you could die in there. The only time I want, if Mike Tyson or somebody similar ends up hitting me in the head, is because it's something that's very serious and we are fighting to the death. I'm not fighting for charity. I'm not fighting for entertainment. Y'all niggas can just spar it out, do whatever, and we not gonna think no less of you. The people that want to get you, see somebody get knocked out, they're savages. What I want you to do, Mike Tyson, one, I would say, knock out Wilder. Because he said he could beat you in your prime. But let him fight you in a little exhibition. You don't need to go more than 3 rounds. So what you do is you surround the whole event with a whole bunch of entertainment. You bring Beyonce out there. You bring whoever you got to bring out there to distract them. You bring Chris Brown. You bring whoever's hot that's white. I don't know any hot white pop singers. I don't keep up with that. Bring some of them out. And then at the very finale, when everybody's frenzied, y'all fight them 3 rounds. And that's it. 8 rounds is too long for 2 old niggas. Too long. You just got to wrap the entertainment around them 3 rounds. So you can be fighting and Beyonce shaking her ass over there. Taylor Swift is doing whatever over there. Whatever male pop star is out doing whatever he is over there. And everybody's screaming, and you just fighting, and people can watch whatever they want to watch. You fight them 3 rounds, and you sit your old ass down. Now, I would say like I said, I would say knock out Deontay Wilder, but you gotta knock out the white boy that knocked out Deontay Wilder, because you short. And you know how the white boy, I forget what the white boy boxer's name, who knocked out Deontay, beat him up. And then Deontay said that it was his outfit that made him tired. Tyson, I say, look, you just spar with Roy Jones and y'all just get it over with. Everybody will be happy. You save your energy for that white boy who knocked out Deontay Wilder. What's that nigga's name? What's the white dude's name that knocked out Deontay Wilder? Tyson Fury. Thank you, Poe Politic. And that's who knocked out. You need to knock out that white boy. And do it for Black Lives Matter. There is no reason in the United States of America we should have a white heavyweight champion. There's too many heavyweight niggas out here who can fight. You don't need a white heavyweight boxing champion of the world. Let them white folks have MMA. boxing, you need a black heavyweight champion of the world at all times. I'm out of beer, so I'm gonna drink some of this coconut water. It was frozen in the freezer. So we're done with this. I'm done talking about. I just want you old niggas to do the right thing. Just do what you gotta do and go home. I want both of y'all to be alive at the end of the night. It ain't worth it. See how they already got you as a savage? Y'all savages, look at how they got his face. The savage Negro. The savage old king who wants to take back his throne. The savage, angry black man against this old, has-been nigga who ain't got it no more. Nigga, for the right amount of money, I'd fight Roy Jones Jr. That's how unscared of Roy Jones at this point I am. I am. And I'm just a nigga sitting here drinking beer. I'd fight this nigga with a proper amount of training. I wouldn't fight this nigga with a proper amount of training. For what? This is like Joe Biden versus Donald Trump. They both old as hell. This Tyson old, Jones old. Trump old, Biden old. But Biden is right on the border. He on the cliff to fall off into senility. Roy Jones does not need to be in there. He don't need to be in there no more. What up, LG? Just don't make no sense. So now we're going to talk about the rapper Common. Now, he got to, I like Common because he bagged one of my old crushes, celebrity crushes, which was Serena Williams. I'm not into Serena Williams now, but when she was younger, woo, Lord Jesus. Now, if I had a choice between Serena and Venus, I'd probably pick Venus for the long haul. To fuck on every night. It'd be Venus. She's slimmer, dark chocolate, less miles on her, even though she's the older sister, I believe. Nowadays, I'd take Venus to be in my bed every night. That was back in the days when I just liked all that ass and thighs and hamstrings. Venus got ass, thighs, and hamstrings. It's just smaller, but it's still shaped right. Somebody if knows Venus Williams, tell her to hit me up. I don't think she got a dude. I'll take her. So I don't know how I got off into that. But we talking about Common, the rapper, who just, you know, he's with Tiffany Haddish. And I guess everything's good. But I remember they went into quarantine. They were living together. He had to roll out of her house. But that it is what it is. Sometimes it's you don't know a motherfucker until you live with him. But I guess she confirming that they in love and all that kind of stuff. But then a woman can accuse her of a sexual assault, accuse Common of sexual assault. Now we're gonna go in depth here. I may have to take a piss. I hate to have to take a break here. Jaguar Wright. Let me just go ahead and take a piss now before I get started. But hold on. I'll be right back. Alright, I feel better now. Now, this woman accused him of sexual assault. But we're going to see what she was talking about. Now I'm going to put my headphones on. And it should play.
After I spurned him, he hated my ex-husband for I don't know how long. No matter where we bumped into each other, he wouldn't even look my ex-husband in the face. And then Erica was jealous as me. That song Booty on that second album, that was about...
Hold on. I don't know what happened.
Well, she had some things to say about today and it's unexpected.
I was on the stage all night. I want to lay down. I laid down with my clothes on. I'm a rape survivor.
Hold on. She said something about being a rape survivor. We're gonna break this down.
Damn Common. Next thing I know, we go to bed. He like, oh, come on, Jack. No, I'm tired. I was on the stage all night. I want to lay down. I laid down with my clothes on. I'm a rape survivor. I know how to buy myself a little time. Just in case it try to get out of hand, you got to pull my pants down. But
I forgot to put y'all on here.
the time you get my pants down, I promise you I'm booking off in your jaw. That's how I grew up. The next thing I wake up this morning, I feel something poking in my face, and I open my mouth, just trying to stick his in my mouth while I'm asleep. Lonnie Lynn, Rashid, Common, whatever the you want to call yourself. That's why I stopped with him. Because if you gonna try to stick your in my mouth while I'm asleep, there ain't nothing you won't do. When the last time he actually had a real you was with Serena, that didn't work out. You always got, whoever's hot dating you, this don't last long. He ain't been right since Lauren Hill left him anyway. Then he got with Erica after I burned him. He hated my ex-husband for I don't know how long. No matter where we bumped into each other, he wouldn't even look my ex-husband in the face. And then Erica was jealous as me. That song Booty on that second album, that was about me. She made that with Black Lily in New York. That your booty may be bigger, but I sure can still your but I don't want him.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck has it? Woke they home girl up, or they girl up, woman, wife up, by putting the dick in their mouth when they sleep. Who the fuck ain't done that? Who? If you sleep and your girl sucking your dick to wake you up while you sleep, and she playing with your dick and sucking your dick to wake you up, is that assault? Is it assault? As a woman, the man wanna lick your pussy, wake you up by licking your pussy. Now, I don't believe in that, because especially if I nutted in you the night before, but either way, I don't want no pussy that been marinating all night long, all night long. I don't want no pussy that been marinating all night long, up in the night, just sitting up there in between them legs. You need to come up out the shower. No, you need to soak that monkey in the tub. At the least bit, get a shower. You ain't gonna be sleeping. We've been sitting up there kicking it, drinking, smoking, doing whatever, fucking, and hanging around. You've been in a show with Common. She been performing in a show and she tired. And then she gonna, come on, man. Everybody's done that as a man. How many times you just sitting with there fucking with somebody and you just put your dick in her face? Who ain't done that? Now, judging on the nature of their relationship, I don't know what the nature of their relationship is. All she's saying is that they went to bed. Bitch, don't they got another bed? Bitch, don't they got another room? Why you in the bed with me? If you in the bed with me and I wanna fuck, and you say, oh no, I'm tired and I've been in the show all night, I just wanna go to sleep. That ain't saying, oh no, I don't wanna have sex with you. You turned me off. That's disgusting. No, I don't want to have sex with you. She said, no, I'm tired. So if she wasn't tired, it wouldn't be no problem, which means they've been fucking. And if they've been fucking, it's plenty fine to put your dick in her mouth when she sleep. That is not sexual assault. That's just a bitch that's mad at you. Stop taking all this shit so far. And I'm gonna tell you 2 stories. How it relates to me. Like I've been with my baby mom, with my ex-wife for a long time. I was with her for a long time. I don't have sex with her now, presently, but it is that's just whatever. But plenty of years, 20-something years, I was fucking her. Plenty of times she's sitting up there asleep. Plenty of times my dick is hard. And plenty of times I done brushed her teeth with my dick. Plenty of times she's sitting up there asleep, and she sleep with a, don't sleep with your mouth open. She sleep with her mouth open. I'm gonna be like, boop. I'm gonna stick it in there. And plenty of times I've been like, boop. And she starts sucking. It ain't never been no sexual assault when I'm laying there and she starts massaging my balls and sucking my dick. That's not sexual assault. Sexual assault is if you just sitting in the hotel lobby and the nigga just run by and rub his balls on your forehead. That's sexual assault. Sexual assault is you just go out in public, whatever, and grab the titty or something like that, or grab him by the pussy. That is sexual assault. If you know me and I know you, and we know each other well enough for you to be in the bed with me and say, I don't want to have sex tonight because I'm tired, I'm going to put my dick in your mouth when you sleep. I'm going to put it up in your ear. I'm going to put it in your nostril. Just because I know you like that, we cool like that. Now, I have to, now putting it on the other side, would I want to be asleep, enjoying my sleep, and then a woman with her vagina been marinating all night long, all night, and I'm sitting up there asleep like, and she put that overnight marinated pussy in my mouth, would I be upset? Yes. I'd be very upset. You better ran in that bathtub and did something before you come put it in my mouth while I'm asleep. If you put marinated, nutted in, overnight pussy in my mouth with my mouth open and I'm asleep, I'm going to be extremely offended. But is it sexual assault? No. So, bitch, shut the fuck up. One time I lived in Puerto Rico. Now y'all know this. My baby mama lived in the other room. And there weren't enough whores around for me to bang on, and they don't have loose women like that in Puerto Rico or Mexico. All that. Them Latin countries, unless it's Dominican Republic. Ooh, this gray is coming in nice, boy. Look at that. Ooh, wee. Like, yeah. I like that. But it was what it was. So I'm sitting in my room, and I'm sitting up there. My balls is full. Baby mama in the other room, in her room, she had her own room, and she sleep, just sitting up there. passed out. I'm horny. So what do? I jerk off until I get right to the point where I'm about to bust. Then I run in her room. I go and I bust all up, right up in the crease of her left eye. The camera may say this is my left eye. And I bust all up in the crease up in there. A big, thick jello load right up into her eye crack and her eye socket. Then I go back in the room. She ain't had no idea. Then later on, I told her that I jacked off and I busted on your face and right up in your eye socket while you were asleep. Oh, I was wondering why I couldn't open my left eye. I thought it was just sleep. You know how you get a little mucus in your eye? She thought it was mucus. Some mucus got in her eye and extra. And she just couldn't open her eye. But no, it was my nut, my sperm, that glued her eyelid shut. Was that sexual assault? No. That's the way it is. That ain't sexual assault. Y'all niggas sitting up here, don't be getting high and mighty. Do not get high and mighty up in here, because y'all niggas have done the same thing. And it ain't even got to be my dick. I may have a nice big, one of them silent, violent, explosive farts. And she's sitting around, I go right there, put my ass straight towards her. And let it loose. And then I do the Wonder Woman spin. So I can spin the smell all in her face. Is that sexual assault? No. It's just me farting on her. That's how things work in the world. If you can't fart on the woman that you deal with, something's wrong in this world. You can't put your dick in her mouth when she's asleep. Something is wrong in this world. Don't you ever give me a blowjob ever when I'm trying to sleep, because it's sexual assault. Don't ever play with my balls. Don't ever sit up there and suck on my nipples. Don't do that. Because I'm trying to sleep, and that's sexual assault. How the fuck that make me look? Like a bitch. And that's just how it made that bitch look. Talking about Common. And that's why ain't nobody doing shit. I know he does voiceovers for certain things. For AI. Microsoft, I think. Or whatever. He talking about an AI. And I don't give a fuck about AI. But ain't nobody drop Common. And ain't nobody thinking about you, bitch. Because you was cool with him and he want to put his dick in your mouth when you sleep. Boo fucking who? We gonna get into another story. Y'all might have heard this because I don't know what I said. What's up, rude boy? I don't know if I've said this before, but if I haven't, if I've said it before, fuck it, you gonna hear it again. I went to Howard University. All right. When I went to Howard University, I lived in Howard Plaza Towers, which was some kind of like apartment / dorms. I get there, there's plenty of women around, whatever. It was 8-1, women and men. A lot of them beautiful, all different kinds. There was one of Dick Gregory's daughters running around there. Taraji Henson was running around. What up all about? You know, there was just folks around that was just young doing their thing. Beautiful women everywhere. But for some reason, there was this one ugly broad that I had brought to my room at Howard Plaza Towers. And she had a dent in her temple, like a deep dent. So if ever in the future, if somehow I get famous and there's a woman with a deep dent trying to say I did something, this is the story, and that bitch lying. Alright, she had a tight little body on her. Damn near everybody did. We was young. You know, and what you want to do is bring the girl to your room. That's all you try to do. It's like a spider web. You the spider, and your room is your web. And you got to try to bring prey into the web. So I got this girl to come to the room. I wasn't the smoothest motherfucker back then. I didn't have the mouthpiece I got now. See, when you get old and you can run your mouth, you be gentle. You can just do a little bit of touching. Oh, you know, baby, blah, blah, blah. Try to kiss on the neck. You know, give a little kiss on the lips. Well, whatever. But when you young, and I wasn't all that experienced with women, I just wasn't experienced with women. You know, but I had to have enough mouthpiece to get her in the room with me. So she gets in the room with me. We didn't even sit down from what I remember. And she wanted to, you know, she liked me rubbing on her and doing all that kind of stuff, but she just wasn't trying to have sex. That's understandable. But she liked being rubbed on, and she liked being talked to. She liked all that. She was smiling the whole time and whatever, and I was rubbing on her and blah blah blah, and she didn't want to have sex, so boom, she went on her way. I was thinking, well, this bitch ugly anyway. She ain't trying to fuck. That was the end. And I never saw her again. I can't remember her name to save my life. A long time ago. So then now I was a freshman. Then I'm a junior. I'm at my prime. I'm a junior and I'm at some get together, whatever, and the dude comes to me, who I can't remember his name neither. He said he mentioned that girl from my freshman year. And he said, yeah, Well, he said, basically he said that this girl from my freshman year told him and a group of his friends that knew me that no good tried to rape me. She told these group of niggas that I tried to rape her. Now, these dudes, he let me know that they didn't believe what she was talking about and just laughed it off. They just dismissed it. They said, no good tried to rape me. MrNoGood tried to rape me. Oh, bitch, what you talking about? He ain't tried to rape your ugly ass. And they let it go. I didn't find out until my junior year. That's freshman, sophomore, junior. I'm a junior now. I ain't seen this bitch since the beginning of my freshman year. I found out as a junior at a little get-together, because when you're a junior, you're in your peak. Everybody knows, you know everybody. Well, at least at Howard, you know everybody by the time you're a junior. So you can say something about somebody and somehow it will get back to you. We didn't have social media and all that, and cell phones were just coming out. We didn't have them. I mean, they were just coming out. Like the briefcase forms. So you know everybody. You know, he let me know, like I said, they didn't believe whatever she was saying. They laughed it off, and that was it. And the fact that I had to wait till my junior year, because if it was serious, somebody would have came to me in my freshman year and said, somebody tried to rape her. But I just found out casually in my junior year. Now, I was like, oh. Now, I was pissed off. I haven't seen this girl since I was a freshman. I was trying to find her because I was going to confront her. Bitch, I don't try to rape. I don't get off on rape. I don't get off on force. That makes my dick soft. If I have to force it on you, you don't want it. It's the act of the seduction, the chase, the seduction. That's what gets me off. The spontaneity. Rape, although it's spontaneous, it's forceful. And I don't get off on sexual assault, rape. I can't get hard. So Mr. Magic gonna be soft as hell. And now I'm thinking about that. Let me bring up this picture. This woman I met at a McDonald's. At the time, this woman was 70 years old. I seen that ass from the back. I didn't know how, because her face looked 70. Trust me. But she didn't look 70 from the back. Does she look 70 from the back? Hold on. I love this software. I'm getting better with it. Now look at all that. Look at all that. Boy, That's a nice little shape she had on her at 70 years old. Look at all that. Yeah. Alright, so this is what happened. I have to say something because I didn't know what she looked like before I hollered at her. But I had committed. Before she turned around, I committed. She turned around and I'm like, oh. She committed. I'm like, oh. Her face looked every bit of 70. But I was already all in. Because I seen that ass from the back. So we hook up. I get her number. She get my number. And I go over to her little spot. It's over there on Grant's off of, well, it's not, no, let's not even say that. Yes, it's near, if y'all know that YouTuber, the bounty hunter, Bounty Tank, she's like right around, she lived right around the corner from his office when I go hunt niggas out here. So, and that's good. He's popular on YouTube, and a lot of these niggas he catch right in Akron. I be like, get that nigga, get him. But we get to her house. Well, I come over there, and she talking about wanting to fuck, whatever. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna hit this 70-year-old pussy. And you know, I don't like condoms. Well, maybe you don't know that. But I don't like condoms. I like to feel pussy raw. I thought this was just some lucky old... I just found me a 70-year-old woman that needed some dick. And I'm trying to fuck some 70-year-old pussy raw dog. So we get our clothes off. My dick. My dick like this. And it's tingling. My dick tingling. I'm ready. But then... she stick her hand out and ask for some money. She's a prostitute. I don't know if full-time, whatever, but she sells that pussy. Now my dick went from this to this. Because the whole fantasy of the sport was killed. I seen this ass, 70-year-old ass. I get the number. I get to her house. Like Jaws. Dun, 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 look out there go. I'm about to get me some 70-year-old fat ass pussy. But as soon as she said she wanted me to pay for it, my dick went soft. The point that I'm saying is, without the sport and the thrill of the chase and the hunt, I'm not going to get hard. especially to try to rape somebody. Fuck that. Now what happened was, I'm like, oh, she was like, well, she saw my dick go like this. My dick said, "Woo." She's like, what happened? Bitch, the thrill went away. Now this is a transaction. So now I leave out the crib. I'm about to go back to my car. I'm going back to my vehicle. Then she called me back. She lowered the price because her price was outrageous. She lowered the price and say, come on. So I go and I got to put a condom on and all that. I hit it. I barely made it. What you want to do is get a semi. It ain't got to be like this. But it can be like this. If you can get it in just like this, if you can poke it in and stroke a little bit, eventually it'll get right there. But you got to get a little bit of this. You got to have this, a semi at least to start. You can't be like this. So I hit it and rolled out. She'd call me months after trying to see what's up, but I don't want it. The thrill was gone. I wanted to enjoy me a 70-year-old. She didn't even have to give me my money like a sugar mama. Just cook me something to eat. With ass like this, a body like this at 70? One more. Later on, I'm a senior. I was messing with this woman who's a maxillofacial surgeon. I think I've talked about her, but I don't give a damn. And the sex was great. Head was good. She had a firm, beautiful body, smooth skin, firm titties, nice ass, slim waist, flat stomach. Boy, the fun of being young. And one day I was up at her place at Howard Plaza Towers. And you know, we was cool. We've had sex a few times. But this particular day, she did not want to have sex. I, being young, now I'm old, I can catch the vibe when somebody don't want to have sex. They just don't want to have sex. But you know, I was rubbing on her or whatever. And I remember laying on top of her. We were fully clothed. And she said, I'm starting to feel a little scared. I jumped up. Because now I'm a senior. Not because I've done heard about this other girl talking about some crazy shit as a junior, and nothing happened at all. I jumped up, ran out the door, and I didn't see her till later on when she graduated from dental school. I happened to see her at the graduation because I wasn't financially cleared, so I had to wait till I paid my money to walk. And I walked, and it was 4 years later, and she had graduated dental school, and I saw her, and it was all love. We was cool as hell. Now she's a multi-millionaire. But I say it right here. If somebody tried to say I sexually assaulted them, that bitch lying. I don't like it. It's no fun if they don't want it. Not to me. So fuck all that. And whoever that bitch is, Jaguar, talking about what Common did, so the fuck what? Nobody cares if he stuck his dick in your mouth when you was asleep. So the fuck what, bitch? Go live your life. You ain't scarred, emotionally scarred from a nigga that you was fucking with trying to put his dick in your mouth when you was asleep, bitch. You just mad. Quit worrying about what the fuck he doing. And the fact that he enjoying Tiffany Haddish. I don't know how that's working out, cuz. But I ain't gotta deal with her. I ain't gotta deal with her. He do. I may be completely wrong. But that's all I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna play a little bit of Xbox. So I'm gonna, after I put this up, like I said, this ain't gonna be available for 12 hours. So if you came on late, I'm gonna put it up on MrNoGood.com, and you'll be able, and I'm gonna embed it in there, and you'll be able to watch it from the beginning. But then after I stop this and put that up on MrNoGood.com, I'm gonna fire up this Xbox, sit right here where I'm at, play on this 28-inch right in front of me. And I'm going to stream it, and I'm going to watch it on Streamlabs right over there. At that other, the 19-inch. I'm going to be playing, baby. And then I'll put it up on MrNoGood.com. So what y'all need to start doing is going to MrNoGood.com. Hit my PayPal, whatever that is, my Cash App at PastorNoGood, PASTOR no good. See all this up here? You should be able to read it. P.O. Box 8361, Akron, Ohio 44320. Thank you. The D for these nice shades. I like them. They're way better than these Dollar Tree shades. I was kind of skeptical at first, but now I'm gonna wear these. These are what I wear when I broadcast now. Thank you to Poe Politicking. Look him up. I don't know how he get them young tenders to interview with him. But you know, it is what it is. Call me, text me. If you call me, you ain't gonna get through because it's on Do Not Disturb. So just leave a message, and I ain't checked my messages, but I'm gonna check them, or text me, and we'll go from there at 330-536-3706. And this is your number one baby daddy, MrNoGood and MrNoGood.